Well, we made it. The Shilmars, I remembered them being a little bit easier to kill. Hello? Not that they're hard, but that I remember there was a trick to it, and I'm not seeming to get that trick. Like there might be a sign that fucks them up or something. Maybe I should read the bestiary, but I'm not going to do that until the next time I fight one. Then I'll read it to see if I'm missing something. Come on, boys. Damn, we got to sort out quick. That was weird. That was also weird. Oh, I thought he was running. Damn onions. Why does everybody have onions? And don't get me wrong, onions are delicious. But what the shit? Speedy Eugene's taking the end, meaning that his whole gang's probably already blind bum-botching drunk. Keep a watch on the high road, for if any knights or guardsmen go at them, there won't be anything left to clean up. I promise you, next time you'll be the ones to have fun, and Eugene's crew will have to guard your backs. We might raid Coronata soon. Winches and wine aplenty there, so you'll get yours. Starling. Maybe that's the new Hans. Maybe it's right there, and if it is, I'm going to take it right now. Silver Settlement. Yeah, they said he said they wanted to take the inn. Oh, it's an abandoned site instead. Only level 40? Oh, I'm tearing you fucking people up. Oh, 125%. Probably gonna lose it right here. Nope. Guess not. It's a fucking archer that kept shooting at me.
You gave me.
Oh. Didn't realize Quen had run out, like, from time. What are you going after that guy for? Yeah, I did. You want some too? Oh, he bled to death. Anticlimactic. There were like 3 dudes in front of Geralt, and he went for the one in the back. It was so weird. Oh, it was not a Hans. I'm not gonna... Oh, that... I bet that is. That looks like a fortress to me. How close am I to... Okay. Decently close to 45. Which will make taking the Hanses a little easier. Beware the White Terror. Any loss of life or property will be compensated by Count Boris de Salvarez.
It says Great White Terror on the contract.
You can't
Could be the same damn beast as in the notice, though.
I can see you're a killer.
I am definitely a killer. Oh, this is 100% of hats. Yeah. Good dogs. Gonna assume that I killed that guy because it did not. Jesus fuck! Can I get out of here? Come on, hit the barrel. Hit the barrel. Oh god, I hit the barrel. Shit. I didn't realize I'd already hit the barrel, so I went in for another hit. I couldn't get away in time. But what I was saying is that first guy I swung at, I hit the button twice. Swung at him once, and then Geralt jumped to the next guy. So I've assumed that I one-shot him. Which way was it? We're going to try that again.
I'm off to the fells.
Oh. But I needed to do that. Sure, why not? And the reason I went after that guy is because he started running, and I'm assuming that he was doing the
Just a few
go get reinforcements thing. Yeah, there he is. He's going into the... Come on, Geralt. Fuck.
Damn it.
Well, reinforcements are coming. I'm fucking holding it down right here, though. Holy shit. Kind of sucks, though. Okay. Okay. Well, back down here now. Stop, dude. No puppies. Man, they got a lot of dogs. Ow, ow, what the fuck? There are so many fucking enemies when they call reinforcements. Come on, dude. There we go. Oh, shit. Where'd you come from? Okay, where is this fucking boss, though? I just killed a ridiculous amount of dudes. And I leveled. Excellent.
I'll tickle you with your own tinkling.
What? That wasn't Igni. Okay, did it. Taking the Silver Salamander in did a lot to relieve the tense atmosphere. Things had already relaxed a bit in the swamps, because a good number of our men went off on assignment, but our hands is so bum-hugging huge, the ruins of the Palace Arthak still looked like a bleeding bazaar. A man can't even empty his bowels in privacy. To top it all, my bones ached to high heavens from this humidity, and even wenches can't warm me up properly. Need to look around for something, and fast, before the good mood from the last raid fades completely and folks get ornery. This time we need to hit something big. Thinking more and more about that vineyard to the south, Coronada. It'd do perfectly. We're sending some scouts, maybe start planning a big job. And I need to straighten out something with the lads. Every other one of them, it says ever, but every other one of them's hit upon the idea of scribbling down memoirs. Regular bloody bunch of literati. Should take to practicing sword-player hunting instead of becoming diarists. I keep a log, that's enough for the whole lot of us. I'll whip one or two of the harlots' broods, wipe my derriere with their diaries, and maybe the rest will get down to some honest banditry. He didn't really have a whole lot. But, nailed it. Out this piece. I could probably take the one that we had to run away from a long time ago now, too. But we'll get back there. We'll get back there. There was a camp near it as well, I think.
A moment of your time, may I? Iron longs to be red hot.
Should be picked up by Knights. Okay.
Well. Starling Strakenhoff, House Pam Titled Harlotsbrud has bit the dust. May he rest in pain and agony. You've earned yourself a steep price cut here, Witcher.
Good.
Stragan. Name's familiar. Ran into him a while back.
What's this?
I don't remember running into a
He must
Stragan.
have been a horrible hound shacker. Decent folk don't bear that name.
Can't say if that's true for all the Stragons, but this one sure wasn't decent. Met a bad end, too. Justly so.
You carved up the knob capper. I knew it.
Druids did it for me, actually. Burned him alive.
That might have been a book thing, I don't know.
Lovely.
Speaking of the books,
Show
I'm
me
about
what you
halfway
have
through
on
Time
offer,
of
will you?
Contempt. And they're talking about the Thanad stuff that we heard a lot about in the second game. It's got almost 10k, so that's good. This is level 50 junk. Or 46, I guess. I was assuming it's level 50 because I thought I was 48 for some reason. But 48 is the level of the enemies in the huts. See, even the swords are like plus a little bit, but it's like I got bonuses with my stuff, so I might as well stick with it. Oops.
See you later.
Iron longs to be red hot.
And the only higher gear tier is the Grandmaster stuff, which I haven't found any mention of yet. So I don't know when we're going to be able to get that.
Stop send the whip away those running riot.
What do we have over here? Been a while. Oh, and a fucking hag, of course. Oh, that is meant to be. Oh, okay. That'll work. So Dranos at this level have a chance to give you red. So I need to check everything. Apparently some of them didn't even drop anything.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Oh, it's a white. Hold on for a sec. Oh, necrophages. Whites are ghastly, threatening in appearance. One should not approach them with a sword drawn or attack them unprovoked. Left alone, they present no serious danger to anyone and are far more interested in mixing noxious brews and cauldrons than in fighting. The species mainly lives around ancient burial sites, though they have also been spotted near more recently founded cemeteries whenever mass graves can be found. Whites spend the winter months in a state of lethargy very similar to human sleep. They live strictly solitary lives. In fact, it's practically unheard of for these creatures to appear in groups. Yet when they fear their territory is threatened, and it is enough for one to step foot in a white's territory for it to feel threatened, whites transform into dangerous foes and even abandon their solitary ways to summon other monsters to their aid. It is a certainty that if a white finds itself in danger, it will immediately spew out an ectoplasmic solution, which near instantaneously transforms into barghasts. These beasts obey the white and attack anyone it deems a foe. If one of them is killed, the white tries to replace it at once. Best strategy when fighting a white is to just take out the monsters guarding it with the Axii sign before attacking the white itself. Whites are resistant to poison, but vulnerable to silver. And what is that? Axii. Well, I am instead just going to overwhelm it with force. Cool. Does it garden anything other than that? Doesn't look like it. But the place power's worth it. Alright, head down to this. Grab that. Swing over to that. And then we'll just fucking... You know, we'll zigzag, man. It'll be fine. I didn't even give him a chance to summon any barghasts. These look like straight up dogs. Yeah.
Damn, you're right.
Oh, thought there was one more. Oh, fuck. These things. There we go. Get toe up. So that's what I'm just gonna do with those. Hit move, hit move, hit move, stick and move, all that good stuff. I think that's it. Alright, what have we got here? Bendigilder's journal. This Hans is mighty odd. All these grizzled men with hard eyes, lads with hundreds of murders under their belts, and you have them sit around all evening scribbling in a journal. Oh, wait, okay, we've already taken down this one. Or writing letters. Where did all the blasted scholars come from? My lord managed to beat letters into my head before I seduced his daughter, and he chased me off. But someone like Sylvain Blacktooth How do you master the art of riding while traveling with a circus and sweep your dung from the cages? Just lately I was sitting guard with 3 other lads, and instead of sipping on wine, farting into the fire, normal stuff, they all sit there quietly jotting things into their notebooks. What really scares me is that maybe Starling Stragon likes the company of literates of that sort, and I'm going to have to start a journal myself. Well, we're botched. Just learned some white-haired half-man, half-monster took out Starling. Just diddling great. Now we need to get our bums out of the swamp before the freak gets us, too. If some other beast doesn't first. Without the hands of support, times... Oh. I guess they put a little addendum on there based on the fact that I took them all out. That's pretty cool. Clearly, he didn't make it, and I didn't kill him. Those wild dogs found him and killed him. God damn it, I hate when that happens. Like, I hit X to put the mark, and then it doesn't put the mark. So then I have to open the map back up. Oh my god, so many fucking dogs out here in the swamp. Alright. We're looking on. No, we're getting a decent amount of experience just killing lots of stuff, so that's good. Kikimoras. Come here, buddy. I saw another one over here, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they might all be dead. Darling mother, forgive me for fleeing without saying a word, but you know if father learned my intentions, he would sooner break my knees than allow me to leave. You must understand, the life of a village scribbler is not for me. I do not want to end up like father, spending my entire life hunched over tomes and slowly losing my eyesight during days and nights spent in dark offices. I want to live a life of adventure. Perhaps one day I'll visit you, my darling mother. Meanwhile, may you know health and happiness. Your loving son, Fabrice. Well, Fabrice is dead. I'm going to assume that's him right there. Although, that could be him. Wait, I'm going to take that wax. Stop it. I don't want the cheese, I want the wax. Okay, I'll take that too. Geralt, please. Thank you. Alright, let's go see what the fuck that is. And then we gotta swing down and get these. Almost done with all these question marks. Almost. Whatever, puppies. Just stay over there and everything's cool. Pretty big tree to just be hanging out there at a little crossroad. Also, this place looks fucked up. I'll find a way in. Really, Geralt? Just grab it. Okay. I've seen you climb higher stuff than that before, but... hello? Oh.
You're not a complete man. Hold of us at once!
Damn it!
Who's this fucking... Come here, dick. No.
Come on, Nancy's.
There we go.
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, let me Yoda's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
I mean, no, but... Okay. Oh, we'll see what he's got. Just gonna do
What do you
business
have
here
you're
with all
willing to
this
sell?
decayed bullshit around here. And you have nothing. You don't even have enough money for me to sell you my stuff.
Villa looks abandoned. You its owner?
More its temporary steward. By order of the Treasury Minister, I am to serve as caretaker of Count Delonne's properties and estates. The Count is missing. Yet, no one at the palace warned me. Villa Fidette is the lair of bandits. That is to say, it was, but is no more. Thanks to your heroism, Monsieur Witcher.
Yeah, you're welcome. See ya.
Thanks. So long.
Can I get out the front door? Really? Really? Can you... Does anybody have the key so I can just get out the front door? I suppose we're probably never coming back here again. What? Oh, Grandmaster Feline armor! Dear Bartolome, I have received your letter and am delighted to have found a solution to your problems. The Witcher you described does indeed seem dangerous, and you yourself always told me they are all freaks and cold-hearted murderers. Yet despite all that, I still think you should agree to his offer. If those diagrams truly do outline revolutionary new methods in armor smithing, not only will you be able to complete the contract for her Grace or contract her Grace has given you, but you will also earn a great deal of glory for yourself, and that, I know, is what you value above all else. Going to the bandits who dwell in the ruins of Arthak Palace for protection is a wise move. If the knights could not get the best of them, a Witcher will also feel duly cowed in their presence. Shady miscreants of all types always respect each other. Still, be extra careful during that meeting. Bandits and Witchers are not to be trusted. Belinda Delane.
The tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
Huh. That makes me think that I probably missed some other Grandmaster stuff by not, like, searching these kinds of things. Let's see what level that is. Is level 40? So I could be wearing this stuff. Huh. Arthak Palace. So back over there. There was no fast travel to it. That's annoying. Alright, let's go get these diagrams. Let me... Okay. Look, I'm just gonna jump out the way I came in. Oh, it's up here. Nope. Alright, we gotta go back. Luckily, we've already cleared it. Just shouldn't be a thing. And then, because I haven't crafted the master-crafted feline stuff, we'll have to craft both. But in order to do that, I think I'll have to do the quest to get the master armor here in Beauclair.
Bandit camp Delonne wrote about. Gotta be.
What can I do?
Okay. Hello. Original chart for Antoine Starling's Dragon's Hands. Organizational chart, not original chart. Well, it might be down there.
How am I to enjoy an evening of fun with my jewels all pinched and potted?
Witcher acts
Good question.
Iron longs to be red hot.
These barrels long to be red hot.
Yotta's heels. I feel more lamb and red.
Alright, it's got to be up where the boss was. Although I thought I was pretty thorough up there.
You're the Duke of this, the Duke of that, you're the Duke of Dog Tittle.
Calm down, buddy.
The Prophet Lebiota's lungs.
Oh!
See a medic.
There's stuff down there. Can I get up on this? Nope. Yeah, I don't think it's up here.
Criminy, a worrying cough.
Alright, let's go back down and look. Oh my god, Geralt. Okay. Ooh, could have been serious.
What's your stones? Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
I don't know why it would be out in like random
Slake those that thirst,
things like
feast
that,
those
though.
that hunger. Thus spake the holy prophet Lebiota.
Maybe it's under something. Like there's a lot of staircases up.
I swear on my honor, I shall smash the plunderers, scatter them to the winds, and drive them from
Whoa,
our country.
Geralt. I just wanted, okay. I mean, yo, look. Never do anything half-assed, always do it whole-ass. I get it.
Oh,
Sorry.
I vow to fight the Hanses to the
Drumming
death.
up work for yourself, Witcher?
peasants.
Come on.
Bastards, balls, misericords.
Ah!
I guess you can't go under them.
Fetch this empty dead.
Well, what the fuck?
Box it.
Where the hell could they be?
Don't crowd around.
Hello? Oh, I already checked that one.
Ah!
Ah.
Good F.
Back up then. Wait a minute.
Say you're the Duke of this, the Duke of that, you're the Duke of Dog Tittle.
Behold,
Oh, there?
Geralt the Witcher.
No.
The scourge of Starling Straken and his hands. Bravo, you old barbatcher.
His blacksmith has them for
The
sale.
Witcher we laugh to.
Yeah, we already talked.
Show me what you have.
They would have a colored background. But he doesn't have them.
See you later.
Okay, back up then.
That settles make mincemeat of my babysitter.
Boy, is my bum ever ready to blow.
I mean, don't know why I think they would be in like little sacks or whatever, but that was cool. All right, what in the fuck?
Sweep up here, watch it.
Do I need to check everybody's
Is
loot
it
too?
not evident I'm busy?
Evident you're a dick.
I swear on my honor, I shall smash the plunderers, scatter them to the winds, and drive them
Keep
from
calm.
the cheese.
Start no brawls. Boy, is my bum ever ready to blow.
I'm going to save with my hands. Watch your stones.
God, that dude is so like
Say, do we choose
he's
that
so
cheese before
intense.
dessert or after?
Just want to check both of the outs. Oh, nope. Well, there's a chest. Ah, here we go. It all went off without a hitch. Bartolome Delay proved a poncy fool, just like I thought. Witcher fell right into our trap, too, and put too much stock in his skills. Thought he could handle anything. First, we acted like bored thugs, just picking our noses and waiting for our pay. When Delane and the Witcher finally came to terms, the Witcher let slip he was hiding the reference diagrams in the pits of Broom. Dangerous place, that, but maybe we'll find some safe route to the Witcher's cache. One bolt from the black took care of Delane. Expected more trouble from the Witcher, so we hit him with a couple. Good thing, too, because he still had a good heap of life in him, though he couldn't even get up off his belly. I let the lads check just how much pain a Witcher could stomach. They'd earned a bit of recreation after the fine job they'd done. Then we grabbed the corner of Delane and soon we're off to Pits of Broom to get those precious diagrams to sell for what we can.
Witcher and armorer. Oh, that shit luck. Pits of Broom. Strange name for a series of caverns. Should investigate. Wonder
Yes.
if the band.
Okay. Oh, good. It's one of the question marks I was going to go after anyway. Let's hit this one because that's actually the quest.
It's got the treasure out of the cave.
And then we'll hit the pits.
Rolling on an empty stomach. Oof, dreadful.
Come on, buddy.
That's it, Roach.
We checked that earlier. Noted by the fact there's a dead monster there.
Some stench.
And away from those guys. Wait a minute. Oh, we're here. Okay. Or was that it? I better go just in case there's people fighting things. Okay, there isn't, but these things are trying to fuck up my horse, and I'm not a fan.
Show me what.
God damn it.
Kicking more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
Okay, that had nothing to do with the quest. Alright, moving on. That's right here.
Not good.
Gotta follow their footsteps, huh? Footsteps I see 0 of. Search the Kikimore nest. What? Oh, it's a fuck. What the hell? So that was it. That wasn't just a random set of Kikimuras.
So, missing workers. This is what became of them.
Well, that sucks. Looks like they finished the statue, though. We'll do that later. So right now, I'm busy doing this shit. Yeah, let's get over there. Guessing maybe did the Kikimora go grab them, or did they go over there?
Need to look around.
Was there a Witcher sign out here? No, I guess there wouldn't be if they brought this stuff here. Jeez. Oh, it's these fucking things. Get out of here. Well, that was the wrong sign, but I'm guessing that fire probably is a decent thing to use on these. Or I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Burned all my bridges. No returning possible. Not after I committed murder and took those Grandmaster diagrams. Probably already on my tail. Hope to finish the deal quick and start a new life in the south. My time as a Witcher is over. Can't trust Elani, especially since he insisted we meet in the bandit's den. Hid the diagrams in a cave, which no ordinary man will be able to enter. If everything goes smooth, I'll collect my coin, tell him the cache is in the pits of Broom, then offer to escort him there for an additional fee. If it doesn't go smooth and someone finds these notes, know this. It was worth it. Worth killing my own, worth stealing, worth anything to escape from a miserable life on the path.
Other Witchers felt it. The urge to drop it all and ride off into the sunset. This one decided to act on the urge. Costs be damned. Diagrams have a sad history. But I'll make good use of them.
Goddamn right you will. That's awkward. There we go. It is not... We have not completed this area. Or rather, we haven't found everything that can be found. Above. Not anymore because it fell. I think I need to go that way, which means I need to get back up there. How? I don't see a direction. get up there? Oh, that'll work. I asked right when I like hit the button at the exact time. Well, the gun sounds familiar. My cherished friend, Gustav, I yearn to thank you for your last rendezvous. At the very thought of another, I burst with rapturous joy. Can you believe two people previously unknown to one another could become so close so quickly? You asked if there was anything I prized most dearly. Well, Gustav, I have always had a fondness for flowers. My tragically deceased fiancée would gather them for me in the pits of Broom. I'd be lying if I said I ever seen blooms more fair. The very thought of that, the very thought that you too would go to such lengths to pick me a bouquet with your own strong hands, makes my heart skip a beat. If you were to bring me those blossoms, it would prove you truly love me. Oh, wait, didn't we have a quest for this? No, that was the Gratore or whatever. Yeah, we're done with it now. Excellent. I guess we'll hit this first. I was going to hit that and then come back, but it's like, that's just a waste of time. Be right back, Roach. Sort of. I mean, I won't be back, but I'll see you in a minute. Well, banditos, what you got? Does it though? All right. To Priamek, the Bell of Buclair, House of Pleasure. Little brother, I'll be short and to the point. Feck Philibert, Sidestick, Starling, and Loth can lick my derriere. I'm on my own. Thanks to that flying silver hen, I can live like a Zaracanian pasha. These lads are glad, too, because finishing off merchants is not at all bad, as work goes. Doesn't tire you much, and blood can be washed off. And what loot. Yesterday, for example, a caravan drove through full barrels of rum and dried ham. Did we ever have ourselves a feast? Which is why I'm telling you, brother, ditch that brothel business and join my band of merry men. I'm sure Mum cries herself to sleep every night thinking of her son working in a bordello, and it'll do her good, or do her heart good to know I've got an eye on you. Yeah, because, you know, banditry is better. So is that talking about a fourth hence? Or maybe there are only three. We've taken out two. There's one here, and I can't imagine there'd be one at either of these two. So who knows? I thought I remembered there being four, but maybe there are only three.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
Why are we looking around still, though?
Signs of a fight. Paw prints,
must be
beastly ones, that's clear.
Contract.
Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
Uh-oh.
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse
He
right
posted
here.
a
Most
sign
likely a
on
merchant, the poor bloke.
the camp
Just
that's already
today,
in the
I learned
territory.
2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
It definitely
The last
isn't.
of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers.
And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Yokast's mate passed on, alas.
Eocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Yokast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked.
Killed a whole bunch of people so
Yet
far.
if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for their loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Who exactly are you? And how
I think we're still
going
going to kill this basilisk. It's killed a
Count
lot of people.
Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Disalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
This guy might end up being a problem. So what fucking hunt is this? This, okay. So it's not a hunt. Saw some shit somewhere, but I decided to go look the other way first. Now I don't remember where I saw it. Oh, it was over here.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there, used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Your Coco is so very curious. Strong sense especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Sure.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all?
Because I'm gonna kill her, you fucking idiot.
Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound
Dude, I
from a
don't...
sterling basilisk
I really don't
long.
need your commentary,
Need to
bro.
brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
Okay. I mean, unfortunately, as much as this guy doesn't want me to do it, this basilisk is killing people and is going to continue killing people that come into this area. And this is a pretty big area. So we gonna kill it.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Blood stains. Clear as day.
And I don't buy that whole last of its subspecies thing.
Sense perceptible again.
Okay, but where? It's not in that? It's not in that cave? Oh, no, it's that. Okay.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Dear Gaston, in reply to your question regarding the planned transport route for the barrels of tannin, allow me to confirm the official itinerary supported by the guild still goes through the lands belonging to the Count de Salvarez. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror, so even in the case of the destruction of the entire cargo, the guild will suffer no monetary losses. Okay, that changes things a little bit. They're clearly sending people through here knowing the risks, just because they know that if it gets fucked up, he'll pay for it. So they're kind of using it.
Here's something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices?
Maybe it's not a basilisk at all. Oh, it's Crinford Reavers.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
See, this is weird because Geralt actually knows the Crinford Reavers. And he, by his own words, they're also monster hunters and they're really good at it.
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your
Yeah,
brethren in
Boholt,
arms.
who was an asshole in the
Boholt,
story.
Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Kenneton Desperate, I
you're
thought,
that
got
witcher.
killed.
Aye, Boholt
Maybe, I
mentioned
don't know. I don't remember.
Said you swing a mean sword.
It was the Golden Dragon fight.
A
They attacked the
professional.
Golden Dragon.
Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild, We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, Master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Fuck. I want to kill him, but I don't know what Geralt would do. Let's do that one. Fuck it.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
It's not a contract.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given...
Your share, Witcher.
Cool.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Was he the one talking? Because he wasn't moving his
Godspeed,
lips at
boys.
all.
You spared your caste. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the Reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
I mean, thanks.
Thanks.
Yokast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Yokast could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
So in the story, Boholt was an asshole. The rest of the Reavers with him weren't really. He wasn't an asshole in the sense of like murderous asshole. He was just an asshole. In the show, Boholt was a murderous asshole. And the culmination of the events of that show, Geralt had to kill him. And all the rest of the Reavers. Whereas in the book, they were just doing their job. Like, they weren't greedy and blah, blah, blah like they were in the show. Which is a complete contrast. They all got fucked up by this dragon, but I don't remember if they died or not. I think 1 or 2 of them died. Of the people that the guy just named. Because what happened was the night, if you've seen the show, then you know the night that Yennefer was there with, who was all like gallant and whatever. In the book, she wasn't there with him. She was there with a king, whose name Ganem, I forget his name. But she was there with him and a druid named Doragary. And the knight was just there because he wanted the glory of killing a dragon. And then the dragon fucked him up in one swipe. Like, he got on his horse, got his lance out, charged, and the dragon literally just swatted him and his horse up into the air. Oh shit, I got the wrong sword out. And then after that happened, the Crenford Reavers were like, well, let's go do this. And they all got fucked up. It's pretty good. Pretty good story. Calvin, I know I like you. Unlike the rest of this lot, you've got a good head on your shoulders. But this thing about a panther, seriously, lad, you've adopted a diddling panther. A few of our men came back to camp with their bumps so bitten they'll have to to doo-doo standing up for weeks, and the very thought of going back on patrol has them shaking so hard their seams burst. This can't go on. Heard you've even gone so daffy as to give it a name. Hobbs the Panther? You're completely off your nut, aren't you? Now concentrate, because I don't like repeating this. The lad who brought you this letter is carrying a hefty coin pouch. That's the lion's share, no bleeding pun intended, of the loot from our last job. The pouch is yours, but you take that overgrown kitty somewhere out in the wilderness and slit its throat. Simple enough. For the sum you're getting from me, you'll buy yourself 2 pure-blooded greyhounds, and we can forget the whole thing. That's me being generous. Don't make me change tacks. Stragon. Well, Stragon's dead, so it doesn't matter.